Let's dive into the book that I read this month for Black History Month. It's called When You Were Everything by Ashley Woodfolk. And this book was so beautiful. Thankfully, the cover of this book made it very clear from the beginning that they don't have a happily ever after. Somehow they fix the friendship and everything is perfect. It makes it very clear that this is a book about growing, and I had the expectation, thankfully, from the beginning, that I was going to have to work through this loss of friendship with her, and that there would be something better at the end, even if the friendship didn't work out. So I'm glad expectations were set well with the cover. And I did cry while reading this book, but it was a very healthy cry. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I felt like it was a purging cry. Like, this character is going through a lot of hardship and suffering and mourning a friendship, but at the same time, they're growing, they're becoming better, they're learning, they're going to have a hopeful outlook at the end, and walking through that with the main character was really, really lovely. It's really lovely the way that this book sat in the imperfections of life and the imperfections of people and how we hurt each other and how we grow because of that, hopefully. This book obviously covers themes of friendship, and the friendship that's lost isn't the only friendship in the book, and so we have a lot of aspects of found family in this book as well. There's also a cute little romance that I did like. My only critique for this book is that toward the end of the book, it got a little bit messy with the timelines because the book straddles the past and the present, and I got a little bit confused towards the end as the timelines started getting closer together, and a lot of the events had already happened in both timelines. So I don't really have a solution for that, but it did make the reading experience a little bit confusing for me toward the end. But I really, really liked this book. I think I find a lot of beauty in tragedy when I read, and the way that the heartbreak was written in this book was really beautiful and true to life and really resonated well with me.